Hello to you, my fellow reef aquarium hobbyists. Welcome back to Craft Aquatic. I'm Matt G. In this video, I'll be sharing my experience with a very well-designed, highly capable, and affordable reef light that has a bunch of cool features and unique tricks up its sleeve. I've been running the ReeFi Uno over a branch of the Rack and Rubble coral system for over 4 months, so I believe I have a real feel for what this fixture has to offer. ReeFi truly thinks differently, so stay tuned for a fresh perspective featuring the ReeFi Uno, offered by a company that might very well renew your interest in reef lighting. I've been running a variety of fixtures over the coral lowboy in my basement. This Mars Aqua black box is a backup for the Viper Spectra unit that finally quit after 5 years of use. The replacement black box is alright, but at this point I need a lot more out of my reef lighting. I spent quite some time researching options and sort of stopped looking when I stumbled on ReeFi's website. There was something about the transparency and thoughtful design of the products that captured my attention. I felt the ReeFi Uno would perfectly complement the 24-inch square lowboy, which at this point is mostly LPS and some SPS coral. Up until this point, I've only really filmed one other unboxing video on the Craft Aquatic channel. It's not really my thing, but ReeFi really deserves a proper unveiling. The packaging and graphic design, compared with every other high-end reef lighting product I've received, truly stands out. It's not only compact and environmentally friendly, but all of the colorful charts and pictures are immediately useful, kind of cluing you into the capability of this reef light. Basically, I can't remember the last time I was looking forward to opening a piece of reef hardware. This actually is me opening the ReeFi Uno for the first time, and I was genuinely impressed. I'm telling you, I have received high-end fixtures that were wrapped in bubble wrap with scuffs on them, new out of the box. This is an entirely different experience. If you go on the ReeFi website, there's an in-depth blog post that discusses the journey to getting the graphic design and boxing materials just right. Daniel, the owner of ReeFi, did not want to leave anything to chance, and his passion shows immediately upon opening the ReeFi Uno. There's this really nice, classy, techie look to the mirrored finish and 36 countersunk LED clusters in that central block of textured aluminum. The blue ReeFi logo is clean and minimalist. The mirrored glass lens is perfectly placed with round, smooth, beveled edges. This light is something where you don't need to be a reef hobbyist to understand that this is a quality item. There are large exhaust vents on the side with a fan on top, which clue you into how this 180-watt fixture can be so very tiny. And one of my favorite features is this small OLED display perfectly placed on the front of the unit. One thing a lot of modern fixtures do not have is an immediate visual representation of what is happening within the fixture, so you can see it in real time. As you just saw, the light has 4 threaded mounting points on top and measures a scant 7 by 6 by 2 inches basically. You'll get this robust, waterproof aluminum cased power supply that you can safely mount up and away from the fixture. Again, this is like one of those things where most high-end fixtures will come with these plastic generic supplies. This one comes with a nice one. I do not recommend disassembling the light, but if the robust power supply was not overbuilt enough, check out this built-in cooling system. The ReeFi Uno uses 4 copper vapor chambers mounted to a 2-layer copper core PCB. This allows heat transfer away from the LED drivers and to the heat sinks, likely increasing the lifespan of the LED chips. The splash guard is on magnets, so is easily removable, built with iron-free glass rather than the typical acrylic, which can yellow over time. ReeFi offers this custom stand for the Uno. I won't have time to review it in this video, but wanted to quickly show you the quality of the materials used. You can probably already see why I think the ReeFi Uno sits in a quality and price category that is unique. It is around $400 in 2022 and can effectively illuminate a 24-inch square LPS aquarium with some SPS mixed in. The form factor is incredibly small at 180 watts, offering more watts per dollar and square inch than any other fixture that I am aware of. I would not be surprised if we begin to see more lights utilizing the conical reflectors that efficiently blend light rather than the use of plastic lenses. I can also see other manufacturers opting for advanced cooling systems rather than the typical fan and heat sink. I do know one thing for sure, swapping out this black box for the ReeFi Uno is going to be a welcome improvement. If you don't have an available power meter, ReeFi has taken care of some of the guesswork for you by mapping out power readings on the box. I'd highly encourage anyone interested in purchasing a ReeFi Uno or any of their other lights to check out their comprehensive website. This is the first time I've seen a Reef light with such a wealth of information about its products posted to an easily accessible resource. This is another reason why I will not be going into too much installation and app control detail. Daniel has already done all the work. I will post links to these pages as well as to a video explaining how to use the Wi-Fi setup feature. In my opinion, it's the gold standard for how easy it should be to set up a modern reef light. Here I am showing off the ReeFi Uno above my 24-inch lowboy. It has been up and running since the beginning of April. It is now September, and I'm very happy with its performance. I have it mounted roughly 12 inches above the water surface. The light ramps up to a peak wattage setting of about 80 of the 180 available watts. The ReeFi has a total of 72 individual LEDs, all Cree second generation XBE2s with 9 controllable channels, which are 400 and 420 nanometer, violet, royal blue, blue, lime, amber, warm white, and cool white. The concave reflectors seem to blend the colors perfectly with none of that dancing colors on the substrate thing, but the best feature is that there's practically no side glare at all coming from the lamp, which is nice for when I'm working next to the tank. If you plan to use the warm white and cool white channels at all, don't expect to have an overly blue looking display. In fact, the tank here is at around 80 watts and the white channels are only dialed up to around 100 lux, while the blue channels are at 800. You can also adjust the lights in percentage value. Mornings and evenings are quite blue, shifting into the whiter spectrum around noon, but I should mention that ReeFi is now offering a second generation ReeFi Uno, which can drive higher wattages into the bluer spectrum, has a larger LED cluster, and can run at an even higher overall wattage. To summarize, there are a number of reasons why this light initially caught my attention, and now that I've been using it for a while, I find that there are even more ways I appreciate it. I'm still working on dialing in the color, but I know that given all the color blending options, along with the straightforward and intuitive programming, it can get me where I need to go. This may not be the best first light for a newbie reefer, given the overall power and fact that it is not a set and forget it system. That said, it could certainly be the last light an experienced reef hobbyist will ever need to purchase. Oh yeah, forgot to mention that this light comes with a 3-year warranty. Did I say I like this light yet? With a comprehensive website, robust design, and warranty, ReeFi is one of those brands that will hopefully really rub off on the entire reef aquarium industry, at least I hope. That's it for now. Thank you for watching Craft Aquatic. I'll catch you in the next video.